This is what a mission statement is. Well, let me start with this. What a mission statement is not is a pontification of your beliefs, your values. That's a vision statement or a value statement or a value proposition. That is not a mission statement when it comes to running a business. A mission statement can be either forward facing, meaning people outside your organization sees it, or it can be internal facing in terms of the things that we're going to accomplish over a period of time. Now, whatever school that we went to back in the day, and they talked about goals, and I think it had a lot to do with, it's the new year, you make resolutions, we have goals for the year, whatever the case may be. That's a losing proposition. And so throughout the course of this presentation, I'm going to recommend to you a litany of books. Okay, here's the first book. It's called The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran, Moran, The 12-Week Year. I stopped doing annual goals with my clients about 3 years ago because I realized that elephant was too big. And what happens is that you start the year in January and you get to April and you realize you're behind, and now all of a sudden psychologically you're having an issue with getting motivated towards your goals. And so we made a decision that whenever we do business planning, whenever we're doing things to help us move levels in our business, we only look 90 days ahead. So mission statements that I write for my organization and for my clients, we only talk in 90-day increments. So that's a key piece that I want you to have, okay? Because when you look at mission statement, it says we will accomplish X by X because of X, or we will accomplish X by Y because of Z. All right. So we will accomplish what's called a key economic indicator, something that you can match to your revenue, something intentional that you do that matches your revenue. So we will buy 30 bottles of water. I'm just giving you a numeric on the screen. Okay. But then goals have timelines. So you'll see we will buy these 30 bottles by tonight because reason. Having clarity about a mission, 90-day mission. So for example, in real estate, I coach a lot of real estate agents. I will close 30 new home sales. This is an economic indicator because they only make money when they sell homes. So they have goals set up based upon an economic indicator. So you will see, I will close 30 new home sales, place 20 homes on the market, and add 200 potential clients to my personal CRM, and then time frame. So let's step back, because this is an example that you could think about. One of the things that you want to think about when you walk away today is, what are my key economic indicators? For example, every business, every one of you in this room must have a database, a contact list, a potential client list that you want to build. All right. So let's say that I'm working on a new project with, it's a collaboration with a lady out in Colorado and a gentleman in Cleveland, in Ohio. And we are doing an event in October. We have a meeting on Tuesday to kind of get clarity about this right here. And one of the things that we said is that we would like to have 100 attendees at this event. Okay. The goal of that is because if we put a certain price on that event, let's just say it's $300, okay? So $300, $3,000, $30,000. So the goal is we're going to make $30,000 in revenue to be able to properly deliver this event and us have profit, okay? So we have to have people in the room. So if our goal is to have 100 people in the room, then normally the strategies when it comes to lead generation for your database is, then you have to add a 0 to the number of people you have on your list. So if you want 30 sales, you have to have 300 people in your database. If we want 100 people at this event, we got to be able to come together and say 1,000 people we can put in a CRM and start advertising, marketing to them, webinars, Zooms, what have you, to be able to get those 100 people in the room. Okay? So when you go back and look at this, they're looking at adding new people to their database because they understand that for them to get to the number they want to get, they got to get in front of new people, not just the people that are in front of them. And setting the goal of 2 years for them to sell the 30 homes. So let's go back. We will accomplish key economic indicator or indicators by deadline because their because is because everybody deserves to live in a home they love. All right. So now I grab my cheat sheet. John, you and I are getting ready to go into a coaching session. You just don't realize it yet when we get to segment 2. Because you said every team needs a coach. That's exactly what you said, right? And the team is the married couple, correct? And the name of your product is family affairs. I'm using that term intentionally. We'll come back to it in a second, all right? Okay? So he's already said that everyone deserves to have a coach, right? That's the reason why family affairs exist. Now we got to talk about what makes it good for him and his wife. Because this is a business. This is not a volunteer shop. I'm in the business to make money. I do not apologize for running a profitable business. I have invested too much time, talent, sweat, tears, blood, sleepless nights for you to come in and take advantage of that, period, the end. People who pay attention. So part of money is an accountability tool. And if people don't want to be held accountable, I'm cool with it. Because there's 7.6 billion people in the world. I'm only looking for 100.